Have you opened your mailbox and found that trim notice from Pinellas County staring back at you? If you did, chances are your first thought was, why on earth are my property taxes going up again? You're not alone. Every year, right around this time, I get calls and texts from homeowners all over Palm Harbor, Dunedin, Safety Harbor, even Tarpon, who are worried, confused, or just plain frustrated by what that notice says. So today, let's clear it up. I'm going to walk you through your trim notice, what it actually means, and also explain why property taxes here in Florida are paid in arrears. So let's do it quickly, if I can. I'm Amanda with the Pretty House team, and after 2 decades of selling homes here in Pinellas County, I can tell you, you're not crazy for feeling like your tax bill keeps creeping up. But I can also tell you there are some important details that make this whole thing a little less scary once you understand them. First, the trim notice. That stands for truth in millage. In plain English, it's simply the county's way of telling you how they're calculating your property taxes for the year. It shows your property's assessed value and any exemptions you qualify for, like homestead or senior exemptions, and then the proposed tax rates from each taxing authority, like the school board, the fire district, etc. The big thing to remember is this isn't a bill. It's more like a preview of what's coming, so you still have time to review it, ask questions, and even challenge the assessed value if you think it's off. Now, here's the part that confuses a lot of people. Property taxes in Florida are paid in arrears. That means the bill this November actually covers this past year, not the year ahead. So the trim notice you get now in August is giving you a heads up about what those arrears are going to look like when the bill comes due in November. Think of it like the end of your credit card statement. It's a snapshot of what's already happened, not a prediction of the future. So here's the thing. Even with Save Our Homes and homestead protections, values in Pinellas County have been climbing steadily for years. And when values rise, so do assessments. That means your property taxes are going to rise too, even if you've lived in your home for decades. And I know a lot of homeowners, especially those on fixed incomes who bought years ago, and these steady increases can start to feel like a real burden. So what can you do? First, actually read through your trim notice. Don't just look at the bottom line. Check the assessed value against what you know about your neighborhood. If it feels off, there are steps you can take to appeal it. Second, make sure you're getting every exemption you qualify for. I can't tell you how many times I've seen people miss out on savings just because they didn't realize they were eligible. And third, and this is where I come in, if you've been thinking about selling or rising property taxes, maybe that's a sign that you should take this idea seriously and just look at your options. I'm having more and more and more conversations with homeowners who love their homes but are tired of watching their taxes climb every single year. I mean, for some, it does make sense to downsize. For others, moving into a different community with a lower tax base is the answer. And for some, it's about capturing the equity they've built up while the market is still strong so they can reinvest in a way that makes more sense for their long-term financial picture. If you're sitting there staring at your trim notice and you're wondering, is this the year I finally make a move? Let's talk about it. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. And your decision shouldn't just be about your taxes. It's about lifestyle, timing, and what you want the next chapter of your life to look like. My job is to help you weigh all of that, not just give you a number. So if you're curious about how all these tax changes are impacting your home's value, or you just want to talk through whether a move might make sense for you, reach out. I'm Amanda with the Pretty House team of Charles Rettenberg Realty here in Pinellas County, and I would love to help you figure out your best next step.